For number 13, we have a word problem. A rock is falling from a tower that is 256 feet high. And as it is falling, its height is given by this formula. And you'll notice this is a quadratic equation, so its graph will be a parabola. And since the value in front of t squared is negative, a negative 16, the parabola will open up downwards. So I've drawn a picture of that parabola, and I've dashed out this left side here, left of the vertex, because that's associated with negative t values. And in this context, negative time doesn't make sense. So we'll ignore this side of the parabola, but just know when we solve, we'll get an answer for when this parabola, when this side is all equal to 0, as well as when positive t values are equal to 0. So we'll have to ignore this negative solution because negative time doesn't make sense. And so that is what we're trying to solve for. When will the rock hit the ground, which is a height of 0? So we're going to plug a 0 in for h. And I've shown it solved out here a couple of ways. You can solve by factoring. This factors down, and then we use the zero product property. Either this factor is equal to 0, which gives a result of 4 seconds, or this factor is equal to 0, which gives negative 4 seconds, and that's the solution we're ignoring. Or you can use the quadratic formula, and b is 0 here because there's no term with just a plain t. A is negative 16, b is 0, and c is 256. So plug those values in, pay attention to your signs here. You'll end up with this result, reduce it down, and then solve for the plus or minus, and you get those same two solutions.